I have a message for people who bet on me today. You know, who won. Congratulations, guys.
So you just beat the pound for pound #1. Do you consider yourself you took his spot?
To be honest, no. To be honest, no. I just beat a guy who wanted my belt, and he was super middleweight. Yes, he had a belt in light heavyweight, but I don't feel myself that I'm the king today. No, I just beat Canelo. I just better than him today. Everything against me today. Even Eddie, he's congratulating me, smiling. He's happy for me, but not too much happy for me.
What's going on, you guys? So Dmitry Bivol says he's down for that rematch. Said he'll beat him again. Canelo Alvarez, as we know, is likely going to take this fight with Dmitry Bivol. He wants the rematch. He said he wants that fight. Hit that like button for your boy. Give me that HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. But Dmitry Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez to put up a performance of a lifetime. I mean, looking at the fight, right? It was supposed to be Canelo's show. It was supposed to be Canelo's show. See, this is why I be saying, you guys, these European tours, you know, and all this shit, right? You supposed to do that shit at the end of your career, bro. Honestly, I don't know if Canelo Alvarez could beat Dmitry Bivol. I don't even think in a rematch he can beat that guy. Yeah, that's right. I think if a fight was to happen again, Dmitry Bivol probably got his number. Dmitry Bivol probably got Canelo Alvarez's number, y'all. I don't see what he can do and make any adjustments in a rematch. Canelo Alvarez hasn't really improved. He improved after the Floyd fight, but once things really start to really look up for him, he seemed to be really stagnant. He ain't really improved. His team is on a 3-fight losing streak right now. Team Alvarez, Team Canelo, Team Reynoso. It's on a 3-fight losing streak. And strange enough, all 3 of them tested positive. And now that, you know, after they tested positive, now they losing fights and shit. It's funny. Canelo Alvarez didn't look good in this fight with Dmitry Bivol. He didn't look good at all. People knocked him down to number 5 pound for pound. I mean, he ain't look good in the fight. I'm looking at some clips now. He ain't looking good in the fight, man. He was, you know, Canelo fans disappeared too. Hope y'all didn't abandon him. Hope y'all didn't bail out on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't bail out now. Don't run and tuck tail now. You supposed to stand 10 toes down for Canelo Alvarez. Through the thick and thin, the good and the bad. Where his fans at? You can't find them. But Dmitry Bivol, man, he's the man right now. Boxing's paying attention to Bivol. A lot of people told Canelo, stay away from that guy. Some of the professionals was picking Bivol to win. And for good reason, man. Bivol came out there and did his motherfucking thing. He came out there. I was going to go live and talk about it. Probably go live a little late. I got some things to do today. But we're going to go live. I want to get to you guys' thoughts on this, right? I want to see what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always interested to see what you guys think, right? And see what Canelo Alvarez could do. Could he make any improvements in a rematch? Is he able to make adjustments against a guy like Bivol who's so cerebral? He wasn't deterred by anything in that fight. Anything Canelo Alvarez did, you know, it wasn't working. Now the judges tried to play him, right? The judges tried to do their thing. We've seen that with the 115, 113, all 3 judges' scorecards. It wasn't that close of a fight. It wasn't that close of a fight. But this is the things that they're doing with Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Dmitry Bivol almost got robbed, but they just couldn't do it. It'll be a block out for boxing. This hurts boxing. Canelo Alvarez getting hit like that, losing, but it's also really good for boxing. This is really, really, really good for boxing. I know Canelo Alvarez fans ain't gonna want to hear that shit, but this is good for boxing. We're going to see what Canelo Alvarez can do. We're going to see if he can make improvements. We're going to see if he can make adjustments. We're going to see if he add new facets to his game. Because we haven't seen Canelo. He's just been on autopilot. It's been looking like Canelo Alvarez been on autopilot for the better part of 2.5, 3 years now. Just autopilot hitting the guys with hitting the in the arm and shit. And he was kind of doing the same thing over and over again. And it's finally caught up to him. Dmitry Bivol said, "Nah, you ain't coming up here and beating me." Fans was actually booing Canelo Alvarez, people. Canelo said he thought he won 4 or 5 rounds. Nah, bro, go watch it again. Canelo Alvarez didn't win the fight, but Dmitry Bivol said he's down for that rematch. It's easy work for him, man. Dmitry Bivol be easy. Canelo Alvarez is easy work for Dmitry Bivol, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy work for him. If Canelo Alvarez loses against this guy 2 times, what does that mean in the modern day of boxing? What does that mean when a cash cow, super A-side, pound for pound level guy loses 2 times in a row, essentially in his prime? One may say he's in his prime at 31. Who knows? Canelo's been around for a long time now. What does that say? If he loses twice, Terrence Kumite Crawford said he's now number 1. I agree. I got Bud at number 1. Well, Terrence Crawford never had no split decisions, no controversial decisions, no none of that shit, no failed drug tests. He's about as consistently as dominant as a fighter that we've seen in years. And he's been on the pound for pound list longer than anybody that's on there now. So, Bud Crawford's number 1. But Canelo Alvarez, if he can beat Bivol in a rematch, that's a tall order. It's not gonna be easy. Canelo Alvarez fans, where you at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at, man? Y'all abandoned your boy. I seen a few guys with channels. I'm not gonna say no names. Really looking bad out here. Really looking bad out here. Looking like a sore losers and shit. Yep. When your favorite fighter take a loss, you gotta take it with him. You gotta take it with him. No excuses, right? Especially if there was a fight looking like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a clean fight. It's a clean fight. Canelo got beat clean. Bivol fought about as perfect as a fight as you could against a super A-side fighter. And they could not take it away from him. He didn't have a scratch on his face. He may have some bruises on his arms, but that's about it. Canelo, you got to do more than that in these fights. Ryan Garcia came for him. That was funny. I thought that was funny. Ryan Garcia said, "I'm human." Hey, he took a shot at me. Hey, I love the honesty. I love it. He was honest. Like, hey, I'm only human. He took a shot at me. Hey, I had to fire back. You know what I'm saying? He said he had to fire back at him. So, that was funny. But Canelo going back in there beating Bivol again in a rematch, man, I don't see it happening, you guys. I don't see that happening. I don't see him going up in there beating Bivol. I don't know what adjustments he could possibly make to beat that guy. What is he gonna do? Run around the ring? What is he gonna do? Just go up in there and punch him, knock him out? It's not gonna happen, bro. So what could Canelo actually do in any difference this September if they fighting again? Canelo's still the man at 168. He got all the belts, so he could campaign there, do his thing there, right? But this is gonna be that itch, that Bivol, Cinco de Bivol. He gonna be remembering Cinco de Bivol. That's what they calling it now, Cinco de Bivol. He gonna be remembering that. He gotta get that dude back, man, in September, right? He gotta get him back in September, the other Mexican holiday. He gotta get him back, man. He gotta get him back. But will he be able to do it? Yeah, I know I need to shave and shit. Don't worry about that. But do he need to do it? Do he need to go after Bivol again? Because Bivol said, "Come on, that was easy work. I could do it again. Y'all gonna have to pay me more money this time and everything too." Oh yeah. Now the world know who Dmitry Bivol is. Now the world knows that I'm capable of beating one of the best guys in the sport. Now I'm one of the best. And now y'all gonna have to pay me like all the rest. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.